Hello, and welcome to another episode of Dominate with Crystal. It happens to be my favorite day of the week. It's Monday. So I figured it was a great day to talk about this topic, making the adjustments. So what a lot of people don't know about me is I actually start my day with positive affirmations. And the reason for that is because I know and understand that if I put good things into my mind, then good things will come out. And so I'm going to give you one of the affirmations that I start my day with. It says, I am worthy of wealth. I dominate my health. I don't allow negative thoughts or images to enter my mind. I structure my day to win. So what's amazing about that particular affirmation is it literally sets me up mentally in a positive mindset. And a lot of times we don't realize that if we don't do that, then our day can kind of just go any type of way. Instead of us structuring our day in such a way that gives us good energy, positive energy, we tend to just get up and we just get moving. And a lot of people don't know that if you don't plan to win, then you plan to fail because you don't have any type of plan in place. So my affirmations, for me, they literally empower me to start my day. And I do that first thing in the morning. And just to give you a little bit more background, when we don't make adjustments like this, just putting little small things in place for us to win, then our results are going to vary, right? So it says, I am worthy of wealth. So for sure, I know and understand that I'm wealthy, and not just in materialistic things, but I'm wealthy mentally, spiritually, and physically. It also says, I dominate my health. And so it's not a coincidence that I'm able to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start a workout. It's because my mind is set on a foundation of my health is a high priority to me. And a lot of times, guys, that's what happens, right? Like we don't prioritize our health. We don't put our health in the proper place, in the proper order. We don't make the adjustments. Just to give you just a little background on my day yesterday. So yesterday was Sunday. I went to the grocery store. I got everything I needed for my meal prep, and I meal prepped at about 7 o'clock last night. And a lot of people would say, "Man, that's late, right?" But I had some other things that were going on in the day. Had some family visiting in, so that was the adjustment that I needed to make. But it wasn't difficult for me because every day I set the thought process of I dominate my health, and so that means I have to get up and I have to go to the grocery store at 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, get back and start meal prepping at 7, finish a little bit before 9. That's important to me because my health is important to me. And so if you start your day this way, if you put these affirmations in place, then it makes it so much easier for you to make the adjustments. Another case in point, this morning when I woke up, my phone told me it was 36 degrees outside. Now, typically I do get up and I go to the gym around that time, around 4:30 in the morning. Well, it's 36 degrees outside. That's rather cold. And a lot of people will look at that and say, no way am I getting up and leaving the house. Okay. My affirmation tells me I dominate my health. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my workout. But instead of going to the gym, I'm going to work out at home. So I'm talking about an amazing ab workout this morning, but I made the adjustment. I didn't use the excuse to say, oh, well, it's cold outside. I'm not going to go to the gym. I know I usually do a spin class on Mondays, but it's so cold. I want to just stay in. No, my affirmations have already told me that I dominate my health. You don't dominate your health by staying in bed because it's 36 degrees outside. Nope. You get up and you get moving and you make the adjustments. You do what you need to do to make sure that you dominate your health. That's why these affirmations are so important. And that's why you have to use them, not just say them, but then after you say them for a certain amount of time, your mind will start to activate and things will start to happen. And you will realize that you're actually doing the things that you are saying and that you're thinking by way of these affirmations. So last story here, I started actually doing affirmations. I want to say maybe in 2013, I believe, toward the end of 2013. And then in 2014, I got real specific with my affirmations. I had read a book called Think and Grow Rich. They had a segment in there that told me specifically how to write my affirmations. So I did it. I wrote it down. Every day I would get up and I had the affirmations on this orange construction paper. I still have it to this day. And I would read that every morning that I wake up, and before I went to bed, I would read it. And in that affirmation, it said that I would make an additional $15,000 within that calendar year. And so what I realized was I was saying these things, but then I started to change. Like my mind started to change. My thought processes started to change. My habits started to change. I was doing all types of things that I didn't usually do. But what I also realized was I was moving towards getting this $15,000. More specifically, the company that I was a part of during that time had issued a challenge and said, hey, whoever loses the most weight in this specific amount of time, that they would give out $10,000 to the top winner. Well, I put that affirmation to work. Do you hear me? I mean, I read that thing every day. I did what it took to get there. And lo and behold, I did win that $10,000. In addition to the other five that was inside of my affirmations for that year. I had made an additional $15,000 in one calendar year, all because I was reading these affirmations every day. See, it's not that you're just reading a sheet of paper or, you're just standing up saying these things. No, you have to start to really believe them, feel them, inside of in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. Like get those things in you to the point where when you wake up and it's 36 degrees in the morning, you don't make any excuses. You just make the adjustments because your health is important to you. See, Fit Life Balance never just happens. You have to work for it. And how you do that is first you have to train your mind. First you have to change your thought processes in order for anything to physically happen for you. So what I'm saying to you today is get you some affirmation. Like find what works for you. I just gave you mine. I'll read them to you again. I am worthy of wealth. I dominate my health. I don't allow negative thoughts or images to enter my mind. I structure my day to win. Now, that's just a snippet of my affirmations for the day. But what I'm telling you is find the affirmations for you that work. If you don't have any, take mine. I don't mind sharing them with you. As a matter of fact, I'll put them out as a part of this week's newsletter. I'll send you out my affirmations because I want you to succeed. I want you to win. But you have to understand that once you get these affirmations in your heart and in your mind and in your spirit, there are going to come some times where you're going to have to make some adjustments. Just do it. Don't make any excuses. Just make the adjustments. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Dominate with Crystal. And remember, don't just live. You have the power to dominate. Have a great day.